Welcome to another video, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by tuning in. Today's video, since I'm up here in this wonderful hotel, I'm still in Omaha, but I got some business to take care of around the corner in what it is, Carter Lake, Cedar Lake, Iowa. I don't know, but I'm just right across the state line. Got that to handle, but I don't know if I posted the last video yet, but if I didn't, I'll insert it here. Okay, so now that video is out the way, now you understand what this video is about. So what am I doing now? Well, before we talk about what I'm doing now, I'll speak more to the why I decided to leave Boyd Brothers. And ultimately, I guess I'll give like a review on it, so to speak. But it was, in short answer, it was time. I've been planning to do this for some time. Truly, it was only supposed to be a year. I was supposed to learn the game within a year, but found out I needed to learn some more game. And so I don't regret staying. I do hate that I stayed in a certain realm, only because I had a plan, and so now my plan is a little off, but at the end of the day, my plan is technically a little bit stronger. So I'm not tripping on it for real from that aspect, but all in all, it is what it is, So I really just wanted to learn the game and then just go from there and see what happens. And so what actually ended up happening is I got around a couple lease purchase owner operators that I'm spending time around all the time because we was on like a special assignment or whatever. And so then that's when I really got the bulk of the game. And if I would have stuck to my year plan, I never would have been able to get that game, I mean, I probably would have got it, but I probably would have got it through a whole lot of trial and error. I did not want trial and error, but you're gonna get trial and error, but I didn't want like non-stop trial and error, you know what I'm saying? So did that, got that out the way or whatever. And like now I can hit them up for different types of questions. So I got them in my bag now, so like that was beneficial. So I'll still get into what I'm doing next and where I'm going next in a whole separate video. I want to dedicate this one to did you really leave? 1, yes, I really left. 2, how was it? Okay, so how was Boyd Brothers? When I first got hired on, Boyd Brothers was like the best company in my opinion. Like everything was sweet, literally. The money was there. It was, if you made the weekly minimum, you felt bad for yourself. Well, you don't feel bad for yourself, but you like, damn, I could have went harder. So, like the weekly minimum, that was like, I don't want to make that when I know I can make more than that. Just by just running loads. You're not doing anything special. You're just doing your job, So you're making that money. And but after a while, things started to change. Like the people were still the same, except for when you get to the higher ups. And I don't know his specific title, so I don't want to misquote his name or title, but I just don't think that he's like the best fit for the company. And so, I mean, you can hit me up offline if you really want to go into more details or whatever, but overall, the company is still the company, like they still have many of the values and the views that they, that was there originally. However, like a lot of the fun got cut out of it when people got switched around. And So it's like people are so focused. Like it was a point where I felt like they knew my name 100%, and because they did know my name. Maybe not everybody, but at least the conversations in the rooms that I wanted to be mentioned in, those people knew my name. But now I feel like um, you're going to be a truck number, and like there's going to be a few people up there that will know you 100% without a shadow of a doubt. So shout out to them. Like I said, it's some phenomenal people out there. Like very great people out there. But it's still some bullshit that's behind the door. Like, um, but ultimately, I would still recommend anybody going to that company, especially if you just starting out in flatbed or trucking in general. Hands down, definitely Boyd Brothers, Boyd Bros Transportation in Birmingham. Um, but I think it's like a 5 or 6 week um, like training phase if you brand new. Like maybe what couple week, 2 weeks on the truck with a trainer. Next week you in your own truck. Following week you in loads. But you know, yeah, that is how it go. Yeah. So but it's easy. It's like don't if you new to trucking, don't let flatbed scare you. Like you might as well start out with something that's a little bit tougher than just swinging some doors. In my opinion, I ain't never swung a door yet, so I don't know. I may end up where I'm going next. I might end up swinging doors or whatever, rolling doors, whatever they want me to do, or whatever I want to do. Um, but definitely, Boyd Brothers is a good company still. Um, they can fix a few things, but like big picture things, I can't compare it to something else because I don't know anything else, you know. So I can't really say that some things I would prefer them to change and do better. It's actually something that can be done because I don't know if other companies are doing it, but it's just something that I personally would do. But maybe it's not even possible. And also, they need to get back to doing some of the fun stuff, man. Like I used to love when I came back into the city on a Friday, and they got all these foods and shirts, cups, like bullshit that I really don't even need. But it was just the fact that they was doing that made you feel like you was really a part of the company, being because you always gone, and then you got the dispatchers, fleet man, whatever you want to call them, and like all the people who work in the office that are always there. So like if they were to do something, they'll always be there to receive it. But on those Fridays, it will always be something outside. So like as soon as you coming through the fast lane in the truck, and you were met at your truck with those gifts, food and all that other stuff. So like that's gone. So you don't. It's kind of like you don't feel really appreciated. But at the same time, it's a business, so you really, I guess you shouldn't feel appreciated. But I'm gonna go where I feel appreciated, me personally. I really didn't care for some of the fleet managers up there. Both of them are very good people. They gonna get you your bag. Don't worry about that. But then you got some that listen to other people that are just like, I mean, anyway, I ain't even gonna get into all that, but they just not really built like that. So they try to talk a little reckless, knowing that when they face to face, they don't, they don't mean that. So, but all in all, I probably give Boyd present day. I give Boyd a 7 out of 10. But when I first started, I wouldn't even go off the first starter because of course I'm gonna say 10 out of 10 when I first started. But like my first year in, I probably would have gave them like a 9 out of 10, maybe even still a 10 out of 10 because everything was still sweet. But yeah, maybe even after my first year, I would have gave them 9.5, 10, somewhere in there out of 10. But today, I give them a 7 out of 10. Still not a bad company, but it's just the direction that I want my career in trucking to go is just not gonna be. We just don't align. So nothing against them. They cool. They gave me a shot. I gave them a shot. We betted on each other, and now, trying to see what else we can do. But yeah, I'm still waiting to go across the way and finish what my business is up here, so I can get up from up here. It's 27, 32, something like that degrees up here. It's cold as hell. The heat ain't working in the hotel like I want it to, but the heat working. Don't get it twisted. The heat is working, but it just ain't working like I want it to. But yeah, I ain't got nothing else to tell you. I feel like I done talked y'all heads off already. But like, comment, and subscribe, and just if y'all got any questions about the company or anything in trucking, just tap in with me. Yeah, and we out.